Welcome back, everyone, to the 2022 Moldex 3D webinar series. My name is Alex Baker from the Moldex 3D North America office here in Farmington Hills, Michigan. The translation of machine interface data directly into Moldex 3D can be quite daunting, as we all know, with all the different terminologies and parameters used. So how does that translate into Moldex 3D? What processing methods should be used? What parameters need to be input for the best analysis? All these questions and more are going to be answered in today's Moldex 3D webinar series topic. Starting off talking about CAE mode versus machine mode. These are our two primary processing methods. All right, so over in our process wizard, we have actually three different selections. We have CAE mode and then two different machine modes. CAE mode is a general processing method that's going to be used in most simulations. I'd say somewhere in the realm of 70 to 80% of simulations will be using CAE mode. Machine mode, one is going to be used to specify the flow using a screw speed or a flow rate directly, whereas CAE mode will usually be using more of like a filling time. You'll be specifying in machine mode with more of the machine characteristics. And then machine mode 2 is kind of a combination of CAE mode and machine mode 1, which, as we'll see throughout this session, isn't really necessary. It's pretty rare that anybody will use machine mode 2, but you can specify the flow rate by using a filling time, which is kind of useful in some situations, but it's pretty niche. All right, so which one do we use? The first question we have to ask ourselves is, how is the flow specified? All right, so if the flow is specified with a filling time with no flow rate profile or injection speed, just the filling time, or if the filling time and flow rate are used as a single value. If there's any sort of profiling, then we'll be using the other side, but we're just specifying a filling time or a flow rate using a single injection speed. All right, so once we know how our flow is specified, now we need to determine how is the VP transfer or the VP switch point specified. If it's specified as a volume percent filled or by pressure, then you'll use CAE mode. If you use by screw stroke, then you'll use machine mode. All right, so machine mode 2, I'm sorry. All right, so like I said, a very niche situation where we're going to be using machine mode. Almost always we're going to be using CAE mode whenever the flow is specified by a time or as a single profile.